Sharks are some of the most feared predators in the ocean. There are over 500 species of sharks alive today, but only a handful pose any real threat to humans. These apex predators play a crucial role in maintaining healthy ocean ecosystems. But of course, some are far more dangerous to humans than others. In today's video, I will be ranking 9 of the most notable shark species from least deadly to deadliest. I'll be judging them based on a few main factors: how large they are, how aggressive they are, how likely they are to come into contact with humans, and how many people they actually attack. Without further ado, let's take a look at our first species. To find our first shark, we'll be heading to tropical and warm temperate oceans around the world. The whale shark is the largest fish in the ocean and one of the most impressive creatures on the planet. Whale sharks can reach lengths of up to 40 feet and can weigh up to 47,000 pounds, making them true ocean giants. They achieve this massive size by feeding on some of the ocean's smallest creatures through filter feeding. Their mouths can open up to 5 feet wide, allowing them to process over 1,500 gallons of water per hour while filtering out plankton, krill, and small fish through specialized gill rakers. These sharks are known for being incredibly docile and will often allow divers to swim alongside them or even touch their skin. In some parts of the world, whale sharks have become so accustomed to humans that they actively seek out boats and divers. There has never been a single documented serious injury caused by a whale shark. The only documented injuries have been purely accidental, such as minor bruises when a diver got too close to the tail and was struck during the shark's swimming motion. For this reason, the whale shark takes the number 9 spot as the least dangerous shark to humans. For our next species, we can travel to temperate oceans around the world. Basking sharks can reach lengths of up to 33 feet and can weigh up to 19,000 pounds. They get their name from their habit of swimming slowly near the surface with their mouths wide open, appearing to bask in the sun while they feed. Unlike whale sharks that prefer warm waters, basking sharks are found in cooler temperate seas and are often spotted off the coasts of Britain, Ireland, and the northeastern United States. They migrate seasonally, sometimes traveling thousands of miles, and scientists believe they may dive to depths of over 3,000 feet during winter months. There have been a handful of incidents where basking sharks have accidentally bumped into small boats or kayaks, causing minor damage to the vessels. In one notable incident off the coast of Cornwall in 2018, a basking shark breached near a fishing boat and landed on the deck, but the only casualty was the shark itself, which had to be helped back into the water by the crew. The basking shark's peaceful feeding habits and complete lack of aggression mean that it comes in at number 8. For our next species, we'll be heading to shallow tropical and subtropical waters. The nurse shark is one of the most commonly encountered sharks by beachgoers and divers. They are relatively large, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and weighing up to 330 pounds. They are bottom-dwelling sharks with distinctive barbels near their mouths that help them sense prey hidden in the sand. These nocturnal hunters spend their days resting in groups of up to 40 individuals, often piled on top of each other in caves or under ledges. Their feeding strategy is unique among sharks. They create a powerful suction with their mouths to literally vacuum up prey from the ocean floor. This technique allows them to extract conchs from their shells and pull crabs from crevices. They have extremely strong jaw muscles, not for biting aggressively, but for creating this powerful suction force. There have been 52 documented unprovoked attacks by nurse sharks since records began, but remarkably, not a single one has resulted in a human fatality. In a typical nurse shark bite, the shark clamps down and refuses to let go, acting like a bulldog. In one famous incident in 2016 at a beach in Florida, a woman had to be taken to shore with a 2-foot nurse shark still attached to her arm. It took lifeguards and emergency responders nearly 20 minutes to pry the shark's jaws open. Despite the dramatic scene, her injuries required only minor medical attention. The nurse shark's lazy daytime behavior, bottom-dwelling lifestyle, and defensive-only biting pattern mean that it earns the number 7 position For our next shark, we can travel to tropical and warm temperate waters around the world. The great hammerhead shark is one of the most distinctive sharks in the ocean, and it's the largest of all hammerhead species. Great hammerheads can reach lengths of up to 20 feet and can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. These sharks are formidable hunters with a particularly brutal feeding strategy when it comes to stingrays, their favorite prey. They use their heads like hammers to pin stingrays to the ocean floor, then bite off pieces while the ray is immobilized. Scientists have found great hammerheads with over 50 stingray barbs embedded in their mouths and heads, proving how specialized and resilient these predators are. Great hammerheads specifically have been involved in fewer than 10 documented incidents with humans. Most of these encounters involved the shark bumping into divers or swimmers without biting. In 2006, a great hammerhead circled a surfer in the Bahamas for several minutes before swimming away without incident. In another case from 2019 in the Florida Keys, a great hammerhead approached a spearfisher who had caught fish, but instead of attacking the diver, it simply took the fish from his catch bag and swam off. For this reason, the great hammerhead shark ranks at number 8. For our next species, we'll be heading to the open ocean. The blue shark is one of the most widespread sharks in the world, found in temperate and tropical waters across the globe. Blue sharks reach lengths of up to 12 feet and weigh up to 450 pounds. They are built for long-distance travel and are among the most migratory sharks, with some individuals tracked, traveling over 5,700 miles in a single journey. These sharks have an unusual curiosity that sets them apart from most other species. They will circle boats and divers multiple times, often coming within touching distance to investigate. This behavior has earned them a reputation as the wolves of the sea among sailors. They primarily feed on squid and small schooling fish in the open ocean, often diving to depths of over 1,000 feet to hunt. There have been numerous unprovoked attacks by blue sharks worldwide, with 4 confirmed fatalities. However, the circumstances surrounding many of these attacks are highly unusual. Several incidents occurred during maritime disasters when survivors were stranded in the open ocean for extended periods. The most recent fatal attack occurred in 2023 when a blue shark attacked a long-distance swimmer off the coast of Egypt's Red Sea, though some experts questioned whether the identification was accurate. The blue shark's curious but generally non-aggressive behavior and relatively low fatality rate mean that it ranks at number 5. For our next species, we can head to coastal tropical and subtropical waters. The blacktip shark is one of the most common sharks found near beaches, and they are responsible for more bites on humans than most other species. Blacktip sharks are relatively small, reaching lengths of up to 8 feet and weighing up to 270 pounds. They are extremely active and acrobatic sharks, famous for their spectacular feeding behavior, where they spin vertically through the air while attacking schools of fish. These high-energy predators often hunt in very shallow water, sometimes in less than 3 feet of depth, which brings them into direct contact with swimmers and surfers. They feed primarily on small fish like mullet and sardines, and they prefer murky water where their prey is easier to catch. Unfortunately, this murky water also reduces visibility, leading to cases of mistaken identity. There have been 41 recorded unprovoked attacks by blacktip sharks globally, but remarkably, not a single one has resulted in a human fatality. Florida accounts for the vast majority of these incidents, with 28 attacks recorded in the state alone. In 2023, there were 3 blacktip shark bites, which is often called the shark bite capital of the world. Most blacktip bites require between 5 and 20 stitches and heal completely within weeks, making them more of a nuisance than a serious threat. The blacktip shark's high number of attacks but complete lack of fatalities, combined with their preference for hunting in the exact same shallow, murky waters where people swim, mean that it sits at number 4. For our next species, we'll be heading to tropical and subtropical waters around the world. The tiger shark is one of the largest and most dangerous predatory sharks in the ocean. Tiger sharks are massive predators, reaching lengths of up to 18 feet and weighing up to 2,000 pounds. They get their name from the dark vertical stripes on their bodies, which are prominent in juveniles but fade as they mature. These sharks have uniquely serrated teeth, designed to cut through tough materials like sea turtle shells and bone. There have been 138 recorded unprovoked attacks by tiger sharks worldwide, with 36 confirmed fatalities. This gives them a fatality rate of approximately 26%, making them one of the deadliest shark species. Hawaii has recorded the highest number of tiger shark attacks, with over 50 incidents documented since the 1980s. In 2015, a tiger shark killed a snorkeler off the coast of Oahu, and in 2013, a German tourist was fatally attacked while snorkeling near Maui. One of the most infamous tiger shark attacks occurred in 2003 when 13-year-old Bethany Hamilton lost her left arm while surfing in Kauai. She survived and went on to become a professional surfer. The tiger shark's massive size, powerful serrated teeth, and tendency to hunt in shallow coastal waters mean that it claims the number 3 spot. For our next species, we can travel to coastal waters in temperate regions around the world. The great white shark is arguably the most famous shark in the world. Great white sharks are absolutely massive predators, reaching lengths of up to 20 feet and weighing up to 5,000 pounds. They are apex predators with no natural enemies except for killer whales. Their hunting strategy is devastatingly effective. Great whites attack seals from below at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, often breaching completely out of the water with their prey. They have multiple rows of serrated teeth, with new teeth constantly replacing old ones. A great white can go through 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. There have been 354 recorded unprovoked attacks by great whites worldwide since records began, with 57 confirmed fatalities. California, South Africa, and Australia account for the majority of incidents. Australia has recorded over 100 great white attacks, with a particularly deadly period between 2020 and 2023 when there were 6 fatal attacks along the western and southern coasts. One of the most famous attacks occurred in 2003 when a great white killed a diver off the coast of Adelaide. Survivors of great white attacks often describe the same pattern: a sudden, massive impact from below, followed by intense pressure and shaking. Many victims survive because the shark takes one bite, realizes the human is not a seal, and retreats. However, that single bite from a great white can sever limbs, cause massive blood loss, and result in death from shock or bleeding before rescue arrives. This puts the great white at number 2 on this list. For our final shark, we'll be heading to coastal waters around the world. The bull shark is widely considered to be the most dangerous shark in the world. Bull sharks are powerful predators, reaching lengths of up to 11 feet and weighing up to 500 pounds. What makes them unique among sharks is their ability to regulate the salt concentration in their bodies, allowing them to thrive in both salt water and fresh water. They have been found over 2,500 miles up the Amazon River and 700 miles up the Mississippi River. This freshwater tolerance means they can appear in places where people never expect to encounter a shark. These sharks have the highest testosterone levels of any animal on Earth, which contributes to their extremely aggressive and territorial behavior. They hunt using a bump and bite technique, where they ram into prey first to test if it's edible before attacking. Their stocky build and powerful jaws give them a bite force comparable to that of great whites, despite being significantly smaller. There have been 121 recorded unprovoked attacks by bull sharks worldwide, with 26 confirmed fatalities. However, experts believe these numbers drastically underestimate the true toll because bull sharks hunt in murky river waters and coastal areas, where attacks often go unreported or misattributed. Bull sharks are responsible for some of the most terrifying shark attacks in history. In 2009, a bull shark killed a swimmer in the Brisbane River in Australia, marking one of the rare fatal attacks in a river system. One of the most infamous series of shark attacks in history occurred in 1916 along the New Jersey coast and in Matawan Creek, where 4 people were killed and 1 injured over 12 days. The bull shark easily secures the top spot as the deadliest shark in the world.